2022. And so, considering that you guys are already in your teams, and it's a great thing. So, I think you already know all your introductions. So, I'm not going to go through that phase, and we are already live for quite a bit. So, let's jump straight in. I'll share the scoring system. I hope everyone is able to see the screen.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So please unmute yourself. All of the ones who are on the stream, please unmute yourself
Yeah.
and remain unmuted.
Yep.
Yeah. So this is the scoring system. So these are the number of rounds we'll be having. There'll be a warm up round which will go first, and it will slowly escalate. And Riku is doing the scoring. So don't blame me if something goes wrong. Anyway, we can always come back. It's all recorded. So if there is anything kind of discrepancy, we'll always come back and fix it. So no issues with that. And so, firstly, four teams. So choose your team colors.
Orange.
Okay. So Aditi is team orange.
I go with blue.
Okay. Tuli Gargipaki is team blue.
Red for us.
Red for Shamankuda.
Sam Green. Sam Green.
Yeah. Okay. So Tikluda, Tultuli, and Manju is green. Cool. So for the first round, this will be the order of the questions. So we will first start with Team Orange, and that is how it will proceed. So, firstly, in the first round, this is the warm up round. So each question will be 10 points. There is no passing in this round, and there is no negative marks, and straightforward multiple choice questions. So go ahead, take your time. This will also get you used to how you will communicate with your team a bit. So
How long
let's
per
do that.
question?
Sorry.
How much time per question?
We'll make it 4 minutes now because considering that people have to communicate and stuff like that.
Okay.
Cool. So that's why I said when you're in one place that you get that advantage. So
Yes.
yeah. So we'll begin with the first round. So that's Team Orange. Uh, so how many years did late Queen Elizabeth II live for?
We can hear other people answer. 96.
Yeah. So that is the correct answer. That's 96. Rick, Team Orange. Yeah. Uh-huh. No. Warm up. We still do have marks. You have the breakup with you. Yeah. Okay. So then, Team
Just
Blue.
a question: should we mute the teams that are not because we could hear other teams answering?
Guys, if you answer for the team that's on board, that is an advantage for them. So
बोले
it's
तो
all.
जोरे जोरे आंसर करिस.
See that breakup, no? It's 10 points, I think. Yeah. Okay. So for Team Blue, which celestial body is Artemis 1 of NASA targeting for human exploration? So the options are Mars, Moon, Venus, and 2022 EB5.
Okay, let me communicate a little bit.
Yeah. So you have 4 minutes.
Okay, we'll go ahead with moon.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. So Team Blue gets the points. Rick. Okay. Next question for Team Red. So, which is one of the newest products announced by Apple? Is it an Apple iPhone 13 mini, an Apple Glass, Apple AI cars, or Apple Watch Ultra? You have 4 minutes, so take your time.
হলো আমাদের
Yeah, by Team Red, I hope you guys know who's to answer, right? Hello, am I audible?
Just a moment. Huh?
Shomanko, you're muted. You might want to unmute yourself.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Can
Yeah,
you?
there was some technical issue here, so I just muted
Okay, no
myself.
issues.
Just a moment.
So you're giving the answer?
Yeah. Just a moment. I'm just consulting with Bhaskar Kapoor.
Oh, okay, no problem. Yeah, I can see Tikluda is smiling quite a bit. I'm sure he knows all these answers. I think everyone knows these answers. These are pretty warm up rounds, so I think everyone should know these answers. Yeah, either way, like ease yourself in, see how you're able to communicate with your team. Uh, and if you know some good way of communicating with your team, you might want to share with other teams so that they have an equal advantage as well. So it's the quiz that takes the points. Yeah, Rick. So how much time do we have yet? Yeah. So two
Is it
more
Apple
minutes.
Watch Ultra?
Sorry,
Apple Watch Ultra.
Apple Watch Ultra. Yeah. So that is the correct answer. So 10 points for Team Red. We might later want to shorten the time. I think 4 minutes is a lot. I think 2 minutes is good enough. I think communicating wise. Yeah, from next round onwards. So Team Green. So the Indian Navy recently made one major change. What is it? So is it the Indian Navy ensign, the Navy signal flags, or the nautical unit of measurement, or the Indian nautical boundary? So I'll repeat: Indian Navy made one major change. What is it? The Indian Navy ensign, the Navy signal flags, the nautical unit of measurement, or the Indian nautical boundary?
Okay, let me check. Yep, I think we'll go with the first option, ensign.
Yeah, that is the correct answer. So we are off to a great start. All 10 team points are on the board. Uh, so a recap, I think, Rick, you might want to announce. Yeah, Rick, you might want to announce it.
Okay, so Team Orange has 10 points, Team Blue has 10 points, Team Red has 10 points, and Team Green has 10 points.
Yeah,
So
okay.
congratulations to all of you.
Yeah. So next round. So this round is a trip through a lifetime. So this basically is a question which you have to. The questions will be in such a way that there are images and you have to arrange them in chronological order. And 20 points for every correct answer, 10 points for every past correct answer, and there are no negative points for wrong answer. So the format is the media needs to be arranged in order. Like you can tell it out loud to me. And only one response. So please discuss with your team before responding. So people who need to communicate need to do that. So there are no points for identifying the media exactly. Like if it's an image, no points in identifying, just the order we are looking for. So even if you don't know any particular media, but you get the correct order, that's all will matter. And the order in which the questions will be asked in this round is green, red, blue, and orange. So I'm starting this round now. So the first question is to Team Green. So arrange this movie releases in the correct chronological order.
Okay, this is for us.
Yeah. So you might want to consult with Tultuli as well, and I mean, you know what to do.
Yeah.
You can think out loud. That might just
Yeah.
help you as well.
I think that is Anari or Shri 420, one of the Raj Kapoor movies, Star Wars. That is the latest one for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the strategy training movies. What do you think? Let me check. It is Pachali. And
Reek, let me know when we are 1 minute in. Like
Yeah,
from
we
this
are
round, we are giving only
1 minute.
2. Okay. So you have 1 minute.
so I'm just stuck between the first and the last one, which came out first.
Yeah. How much time do we have?
2 minutes of class.
You will have to give your answer right now.
Yeah, so we'll go with the first one, Raj Kapoor's movie, then the bottom right one as second. I think this is Charulata most likely, or the Pyramid, but that one, the bottom left one is third, and the Phantom Menace is the fourth.
Can you repeat it once again? The stream
So
was
the first one,
getting bad.
Raj Kapoor's
Okay.
movie is the first,
Mm-hmm.
then the bottom right as the second, Phantom Menace is the last, and the bottom left as the third.
Is the
Third
okay?
one.
Okay. So yeah. So this is the correct order. So it is.
Yeah. Avara.
So I think you have given me the correct answer. So that's 20 points.
Good.
So we went more than 2 minutes. So please let's try to keep it within 2 minutes. So for now, I'll give this points. Yeah. Now the question to Team Red: arrange these bands chronologically based on the year they were formed. So they have to be answered in that, you know, in the year that they were formed. Only that. So
Okay.
Team
The
Red.
year form. Okay. Okay. Fine.
Shumank, Shumankoda, your video has stopped.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, sir. I was talking to Haskar Kagu, so I paused my video.
1 minute is past.
So yeah, we are past 1 minute, Shumakota.
So how much time for each answer?
We are getting 2 minutes in this round,
Okay.
and going forward it'll be only 2 minutes. Otherwise,
Okay.
we are taking quite some time.
Okay.
Yeah, you again the same thing to you. Please unmute yourself, and you might want to think out loud.
Okay. Uh, uh, the the first one is the top left one,
Mm-hmm.
then the bottom left one, and then bottom right, and then the top right.
Can you just repeat it, Reek? I think something issue with the stream. The audio is getting cut. Can you repeat once again?
Okay. Yeah. The top left one is the first one,
Okay.
then the bottom left.
Give me the order. Go from is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Like from top left to bottom right, or how is it?
Sorry, Avik, I didn't hear you clearly.
Is not audible, Sumanko.
Are you able to hear me? No?
Yeah, tell me the answer right now.
Yeah, the top left one is the first one,
Okay.
then the bottom left one is the second one,
Bottom, which one? Bottom left or bottom right?
bottom left,
Okay.
then the bottom right,
Bottom right.
Okay.
then the top right.
Okay. So the correct answer is this. So sadly, I think that is the wrong answer.
Okay.
Either way, no problem. So the question for Team Blue.
Yeah, I'll get back to you.
Yeah, so you have to arrange in chronological order these ICC World Cup championships. Tuli, you have gone on mute and your video is not visible. Reek, you know what? Can you bring when we are asking the question, right? Can you bring the other people off stage? I think they're having some streaming issues. So right now the question is to Team Blue. So only keep them on the stage.
Team blue, right?
Yeah. So getting to the answer, first is top left,
Mm-hmm.
then bottom left, and then top right, and then bottom right.
Top left and then
Sorry. Yeah, sorry. Top left, bottom
mm-hmm.
left, top right, bottom right.
Okay, and
Yeah.
that is the correct answer. So they get and yeah. I think Tikluda is asking, is this round with passing? Yes, this round
Yeah,
is with
that's
passing. So if you don't get an answer, you might want to pass. If you say pass, that is totally valid. So yeah, and this is the correct answer. So Tuli's team gets the point. That's Team Blue. Uh, so next question for Team Orange. Arrange chronologically these famous people, and these are younger pictures based on the year of birth. So Team Orange is Aditi. Yeah, Aditi, you might want to unmute yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Subhash Chandra Bose. ঠিক আছে okay so your yeah top right Mahatma Gandhi is first, your bottom left Subhash Chandra Bose is second, Nelson Mandela is third, and your Martin Luther King Jr. is fourth. Yay.
Yeah, so that is the correct answer. So Team Orange gets the points for this round. So Rick, you might want to announce the score.
Yeah, so Team Orange is at 30 points,
Mhm.
Team Blue is at 30 points, Team Red is at 10 points, and Team Orange is at 30 points.
Okay. By the way, was Rick audible? Were everyone able to hear?
Yes.
Okay.
I was somewhat I was able to hear.
Okay. Rick, next time to उठे तो बोलोगे
উঠে স্যালিউট করে তারপরে আনসার গুলো বলবি।
Okay, so the third round is the nerd or geek in you. How much of a nerd or Greek are you? Geek, sorry, not Greek. All the questions have some nerd culture references. So, score recap. So, there is 50 points for every correct answer, and 20 marks for correct for 20 points for each correct direct answer. So, if I'm directly asking you and if you can answer, you get 50 points. If the question is passed and you're able to answer, then you get 20 points. And if it's a direct question but you give the wrong answer, you get minus 10 points.
So if
And
anyone answers wrongly, then the next team can answer, right?
no, it won't get passed like that. Like only if someone says that, okay, I don't want to attempt this and
Okay.
pass.
Okay.
You don't get any points for not answering. So like here it's mentioned, even if the question is passed and say for instance the next team answers it wrongly, no points will be deducted. Only if it's a direct question to you and you are not able, you give the wrong answer, then only the negative points come into the question. Otherwise, if once the question is passed, its negative points are no more in the picture. Only if it's a direct question and you answer it wrongly, it's negative. So cool.
So if you don't want
The
to
format-
answer, we can pass it, is what you're saying. If you don't answer, it
Yeah.
is passed automatically. If you get it wrong, then it is
No,
passed
no,
or it
if
doesn't
you-
pass to the next team.
It's no.
If it's a direct question, if
yeah,
you get it
yeah.
wrong,
Yeah. So it is discouraging me giving the wrong answer, basically. So the format is you have to identify the common theme in the question, and again one response, discuss with your team and all that.
Yeah,
And there are no partial points. In the sense, I mean that if it is partially correct, I'll still, unless I feel that it is almost correct, I will not consider that as a answer. But yeah, as per the format, partial points are not in the question, just to make life simpler for Rick, I guess. And the order will be red, orange, green, and blue. So yeah,
So will this be a multiple choice once again or something like that? Or?
I don't think it's a multiple choice question. Anyway, let's start. You will get to know. Yeah. So team red is Sumanko. Yeah, so identify the underlying theme. So I guess this answers your question. So considering these four images, you have to identify the underlying theme.
Okay.
And yeah, so you again get some time for communication. But yeah, I don't think these questions should take too much time. You can think out loud. I mean, what are you understanding from the first picture, the second picture, the third, and the fourth picture? That might, joggle some kind of thought
Just
process.
just a moment. I'm just speaking to Master for 1 second.
Okay, okay. Yeah, and we are 1 minute in, by the way. Any thoughts? Like even the communication with Bhaskavaku, you can unmute and talk. I mean,
Okay. Yeah. Is it something related to uh, Harry Potter or
yeah.
Harry
So
Potter?
you gave me the exact answer that I'm looking for.
Okay.
So if you had answered Wizarding World or Harry Potter, that is the correct answer. So
Okay.
yeah, that gives Team Red the points.
Okay.
Rick.
Thanks.
Yeah, yeah. So next is Team Orange.
Yeah.
Team Orange, Rick. They're not on stream.
Oh,
Yeah, Aditi, you might want to unmute yourself and
Yeah, yeah.
so the identify the underlying theme.
Star
All
Wars.
Star Wars actors.
Yeah.
All Star Wars actors.
Or
Okay,
Star.
who? Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, the underlying theme is Star Wars. And moving on, so Team Green, identify the underlying theme.
Batman.
Sorry, once again, I think you already gave the
Batman.
answer.
Batman. Yeah, Batman.
Yeah, so that is the correct answer. Uh, it's
All
I
have
think the
played
answer
the
is
role of
faster
Batman.
when
Yeah.
we are coming on stream. No, cool. Okay, so then let's bring the next team, and then I'll. Yeah, identify the underlying theme. Again, same question for you, Tuli and Gargi Paki. So yeah,
Yeah, just 2 minutes. Um, yeah, Avengers or Marvel, if that's more.
yeah. So it
Yeah.
is. If you
Yeah.
had answered MCU or Avengers, that's fine. That's the correct answer. So points to Tuli's team as well. And yeah, that's the end of this round. Reek, if you can please give us the scores.
yeah, so guys, listen up, okay. Team Orange is 80 points. Team Blue is 80 points. Team Red is 60 points. And Team Green is 80 points.
Cool. Uh, so on to the next round. So this is an audio round. In case anyone has some kind of audio issues, please let me know immediately, so that I can repeat the audio. But I might just play it maximum for once or twice, not much. In case you are having some, you're not able to hear it, just a preface. Uh, Yeah. So the score recap is 50 points for every correct answer, 50 points for every past correct answer. So even if it's past, say for instance someone doesn't attempt, but there's no negative point, so I don't see why people would pass it. But still, just in case. So the point is you have to identify the song. Here I've mentioned only once, but we are streaming, so let's not consider that only once anymore. And the movie. So if you answer the song and the movie, you will get a total of 100 points. So for each component, you get 50 points. So if you identify only the song or only the movie, you will get 50 points. But if you answer both, you will get a total of 100 points. And if it's either a song or movie is identified incorrectly, it will get automatically passed to the next team until either all teams have attempted or is answered correctly, awarding 50 points for the misidentified answer. So if, say, for instance, one team has identified the song and identified the movie incorrectly, it gets passed to the next team. And say, for instance, the next team, and I won't mention what is correct. So I won't say whether the song is correct or the movie is correct. It will get passed to the next team. And if they identify the song and the movie correctly, then they get the points. So it is automatically passed. It's not passed by declaration. Cool. And only one collective responsibility taken as usual. And please do wait for the entire audio clip to finish. And before attempting. And here the order is blue, green, orange, and red. So I think team blue is already on screen. Okay, so identify the song and movie based on the audio associated.
मैं और मेरी तन्हाई अक्सर ये बातें करते हैं.
Yeah, so that's it. Were you able to hear it, Tulli? You might want to unmute yourself.
Yeah, heard it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you consult with
Yeah.
your team and
Yeah.
you can give the
Sure.
answer?
Yeah.
Dude, that is hard. Yes, Tulli. And
Yeah.
yeah.
Song is Ye Kahan Aa Gaye Hum and movie Silsila.
So yeah, so they have identified correctly the song and the movie. So for each you get 50 points, Rick. So accordingly.
Yeah.
So now for the team green.
Yep, ready. दीवाना हुआ बादल कश्मीर की कली.
Wow, that was fast before the audio. Just let it finish once again. I couldn't hear you. Sorry, once again, I couldn't hear you.
दीवाना हुआ बादल कश्मीर की कली.
Yeah. So yes, that is the correct answer for both again. So now for you, team orange. Yeah, that's it.
This is your Dunia Hasino Kamela and Gupt.
Yeah, so that is the correct answer. So they get again collectively the 2 point. Yeah. So next is team red.
Yeah.
नैना लगियां बारिशां ते सके सके सपने भी पिच गए नैना लगियां बारिशां रोवे पलकां दे कोने विच नींद मेरी
Yeah, that's the end of the clip. Were you able to hear it?
Yes, yes, we could hear you. Just a moment.
Okay.
Um, तुझे भुला दिया अनजाना अनजानी.
Yes, I think that is yes, that is the correct answer. So they get the collective points as well. So yeah, the scores for this round.
Yeah. So scores are Team Orange is 130, Team Blue is 130, Team Red is 110, and Team Green is 130.
Okay. Wait, each one is 100 points, right? So the movie is 50 and the song is 50. Did you add it like that?
No.
Yeah, wait.
I'll add 100 to each of them.
Yeah.
1 second, I'll recalculate this.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so with adding 50 points for each correct answer, we have Team Orange is 180,
Mhm.
Team Blue is 180, Team Red is 160, and Team Green is 180.
Okay. Fine. So on to the next round. So this round is called So Relatable. So you will get a pair of images, and each correct answer direct for the direct questions will be 100 points. If it is passed, then it is 50, and if it's passed and someone answers it, it's 50, and no negative points. So you have to identify the image and the relationship, and the first correct response is 100 points. And if the question is partially correct, it will award only 50 and will not be passable. Because if you give away one thing, obviously the rest of it can be derived. So in case there are any other relationship between the images, the answer will still be considered incorrect. So I'm looking for a particular answer. If that is not the answer, it won't be considered correct.
What do you mean by first correct response?
In the sense, like, if you're shooting answers, or if you're thinking out loud, and you know if if I hear that, okay, in between you somehow answered something and it is the correct response, I'll take that point. So
Okay.
you can keep trying. I will not deduct anything if you keep trying. But if I hear you give the correct answer, so it's good to think out loud if you want to, and I'll give you the 100 points. So that's what I meant. I hope that's clear.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the order for this round is now again it's getting changed up a bit. It is orange, blue, red, and green. So the first question to Team Orange.
Okay.
Team Orange is Aditi. Yeah. So identify the images and the relationship or commonality between them.
Apple. Yeah, your Steve Jobs and Isaac Newton are your images, and Apple is your relationship.
Yeah. So that is the correct answer. And sorry, I didn't preface this. For this question, the amount of time will be reducing a bit more. So we'll keep it at 1 minute. because I think this should sort of create a differentiation among the teams. So that's why I'm keeping from henceforth. It will for this round it will be 1 minute only. Sorry, I didn't mention this other thing, but I think you gave the correct answer, so that's fine.
I think we were under it, right?
Were we
Sorry?
were we within 1 minute?
Yeah. You're within 1 minute. Well within it. Yeah. Yeah. So, Team Blue. So, yeah, you get 1 minute starting now. So you have to identify the images and the relationship or commonality between them.
Microsoft or like Microsoft operating system.
Okay, you can keep throwing answers. If I'll
Okay.
keep myself silent as long as I don't get the right answer. That's how it is. First correct answer till 1 minute.
30 seconds left.
Yeah, you have 30 seconds left. You have to identify them as well.
Bill Gates Windows.
How much time do you have, Rick? Let me know exactly.
Just pass.
Okay. Sorry, Tuli. I think the time is up.
Okay, no worries.
So, sadly, you have answered only the identification partially. So, still, I can't give you the points for that. If you had told me even PC, I would have taken it instead of IBM PC. And the relationship is DOS. And that is so Bill Gates created PC DOS for IBM PC. That's fine. You can literally see IBM on that image, by the way. Anyway, so that's the relationship. So no, no.
But we had said operating system in the
Yeah,
beginning.
I'm looking for, like I said, I'm looking particularly for disk operating system. Like I mentioned, if there is any other relationship, even partially, I'll not take it. Sadly, I'm so sorry, but this is the rule. I can't give advantage to any other team from that. Sorry. Yeah, so Tuli doesn't get. So Team Blue doesn't get any points. Sadly, they identified Bill Gates, but sadly, you have to identify both. Yeah. So again, 1 minute on board, Team Red, and you have to identify both of them, and you have to give me the relationship.
Okay. Indian Nobel Prize winners, first and second. Rabindranath Tagore and C.V. Raman, Indian Nobel Prize
Yeah,
winners.
so they're within 1 minute, right? So yeah, so they get yeah. So yeah, it is C.V. Raman and Rabindranath Tagore, and they are Nobel laureates of British India. I'll take that answer. It is that's why I put in brackets Nobel
Okay,
laureates of British India.
Okay.
And yeah, so they get both the points, Rick, for identifying and for the relationship. Yeah, so your time starts now.
Star Trek.
Yeah,
And
you have to give
so
me the
Chris Pine and William Shatner.
Yeah, that is the correct answer.
And
yeah, if you had told me James T. Kirk, then it would be
Cap.
even great.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's the correct answer. So he gets both of them right. Yeah. So Rick, announce the scores. I think this is a differentiating round.
So scores are Team Orange has 280 points. Team Blue has 180 points. Team Red has 260 points. And Team Green has 280 points.
Okay. Cool. So on to the next round. This is called the final gauntlet. and each correct response will give 100 points. And looks like we are not uh, getting any past questions. But yeah, 50 points will be deducted if you get incorrect answers. So choose well what you want to answer and what you don't want to answer. And all are multiple choice, and they need all the and the total of each. So it will be 3 questions, and each question will be 100 points. And if you give all the 3 answers, you will get a total of 300 points. And if a question is attempted amongst the 3 and partially correct, you will be awarded 100 points for each correct response. But say, for instance, one answer is incorrect, you will be deducted 50 for the incorrect answer. And an attempt becomes possible only if either all questions are not attempted or all the responses are incorrect. Only if it is completely incorrect and or not attempted, only in that case it will become possible. And yeah, again, one collective response for all 3 questions. So yeah, here for this round, Rick, you can please give them 2 minutes time. And so yeah, everyone gets 2 minutes time, just reiterating again. And the order is green, red, blue, and orange. So team green, choose the one with the highest top speed in each group. So you have to first let me know which all you will be answering, and after that you can attempt. Which all?
So you said we have to get all. I mean, only if we get all 3 right, we get all the points. If we try all 3 and I mean we say 3 and we go with get all of them right, then we get the full points, right?
Yeah.
That's
So if
said.
you say you are going to answer all 3, but if you get one wrong, you get two of them right. So you get 200 for 2 right, but you will get minus 50 for 1 wrong.
Okay.
So you have to tell me which you are going to attempt first.
1 minute is fast.
So
yeah.
we'll
So
go
1
with
minute is
all
fast.
3.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So
for
yeah,
the
your
first
answers.
one, yeah, we'll attempt all 3. First one we'll go with the Peregrine Falcon. Second one is Photons. And third one. We'll go
How much
with
time,
the
Rick? First one. Okay. So since this was attempted, so we can okay. So we cannot
We'll go
pass
the
this
Bugatti.
anymore.
Yeah, Bugatti for the third one. Yeah.
Bugatti for the third one. Okay. So actually,
yeah, neutrino theory. Yeah, so 2 so we get 0.
yeah. So that cancels out completely. So
Yeah.
Team Green gets 0 for this. Okay. So on to the next one. So Team Red.
Choose the one with biggest or tallest in each group.
So choose the one with the biggest or tallest in each group. First, you have to tell me which one you're going to attempt among the 3. Yeah, and your time has started, so you have 2 minutes on board.
Okay. Just a moment, I'm consulting once.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the first group, it is.
No, you tell me first which all questions you're attempting, Shamankada, please.
First,
all
I'm
3?
going for the first group.
No. How many are you answering? All the 3 groups, or are you answering only 2 or only 1? Based on that, I'll be passing it or not passing it.
Okay.
If
No, but
okay, your
okay.
time
Unless I
is
attempt all three, I cannot. I mean, it will be passed, is it?
unless you attempt, yeah, or
Okay.
if you get all of them wrong.
Okay. No,
Uh, yeah.
we'll we'll attempt all three.
Okay, okay. Tell me. Your
Yeah.
time is up, by the way. You
Okay.
might want to.
No, sir. The first one is
Oh,
blue whale.
sorry. Huh.
Uh, the second one is thorium,
Mm-hmm.
and the third one is uh, Burj Khalifa.
Yeah. So those are all the right answers. So Team Red gets a collective of 300 points.
300.
Next, Team Blue.
अरे तुम्ही
Yeah, okay.
So you have to choose the oldest option in each group. So first, you have to tell me which columns you are going to attempt, and then you can answer. So are you attempting all three, or just two? Which two, if you have to, or one? Which one you're attempting?
Yeah,
Your time has started, by the way.
yeah.
So Tuli, 1 minute has passed.
Uh, can I still answer? Is it 2 minutes?
Yeah, no, no, no. We get
Oh,
two
okay.
minutes in this round. So yeah.
Yeah, no, no. We'll attempt all three.
Okay. Okay. So your answers.
Uh, Sanskrit in the first column.
Mm-hmm.
How many seconds left?
Rick.
Okay, Pyramid of Giza and
And
Indus Valley in the last.
okay, 2 minutes are up, and you gave your answers. So sadly, you
Oh,
did get Sanskrit right, but it's Gobekli Teep, which is the oldest monument in the world. It's currently in ruins, but it's still the oldest. And San people are the pretty much the oldest settlements ever. So that is the oldest. So it cancels out. So again, you get 0. Now for Team Orange, choose the newest one in each group. Yeah, and your time is started by that. You have to tell me which one you are going to attempt, and then you have to tell me the answers. So Aditi, you are muted. You
Yeah,
might want
yeah,
to answer.
yeah.
Android.
We will unmute. We'll attempt all three. Give us like 30 seconds.
Okay. Okay, so I got an update that 1 minute has passed.
Okay.
You
We
have
have
one more minute.
yeah.
Yeah, you have 30 more seconds left, Aditi. Aditi.
Okay, so we'll answer all three. So for the
Okay.
first one,
Stem
stem cell therapy. The
Mhm.
second one is Android, and the third one is Gen Alpha.
Yeah, so those are all the correct answers. So that's total 300 points for Team Orange as well. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you for participating. I think Reek will give us the final scores from lowest to highest, hopefully.
Yeah, just write them down. Just
Yeah.
entertain them with some jokes while I write them.
Yeah, so thank you everyone for participating. I hope, like, we did encounter hiccups and all that, but I hope it was interesting for you everyone. And I don't know how many people are checking on YouTube. This was broadcasted live on YouTube as well. So yeah, it's about it.
So, एक minute please out. This is the score for each.
Okay, uh, so according to Reek's calculation, we have Team Blue at 180 points, Team Red, oh sorry, okay, Team Green at 280 points, Team Red at 560 points, and Team Orange at 580 points. So, with a total of 580 points, Team Orange is the first team. Congratulations. And the second team is Team Red, Shamanko with 560 points. So, congratulations to the top two teams. And thank you for being part of this online quiz. Bye bye.
Hey, good quiz. Good